Well, good evening, folks. Thank you for joining us. We are in LR. Oh, that's their second basket of the evening so far. So Raiders are, sorry, folks. This up a little bit here. There we go. That's better. Nope, ran out of time.
That's the end of the first quarter. The Bears 22, the Raiders 4.
My goodness. All right, folks. Well, we made it over, and we are in LR tonight. And with that, we are excited to be here to broadcast for you after losing my voice Tuesday, so I wasn't able to broadcast the games from Chelan. So happy to be here. The ladies are doing well so far and have held the LR team. It's just 4 in the first quarter. We're getting ready to start the second quarter. The ladies going back out on the floor. Well, we're not getting our videos here, so we're just gonna call it good. All right. So, always an interesting place to play. I believe they call it the barn, and it doesn't drop. Rebound Pepper back out to Abby. Abby doesn't quite hit it, trying to get it. LR gets it out, or gets it. Bears just all kinds of pressure. LR trying to come down and take advantage of that. Drives all the way, just doesn't drop for her. Morgan with the rebound. Morgan up the court quickly. Off to Brooklyn, or excuse me, Brooklyn. Berkeley, over to Abby, over to Morgan, over to Pepper. Pepper fires, doesn't quite drop. Page kind of taps it, but LR gets away with it. Pressure. Whoop. A little bit of a fight over the ball. Tries to get around the pressure. So LR fires a deep 3. Up, does not drop, but they get the rebound. Says that she walked. So it'll be Brewster ball. Score remains 22-4 with 6:55 left in the first half. Inbounds to Page. Page takes it up the floor. Little pressure from LR over to Berkeley. Berkeley turns, fires, and sinks it. 24-4. LR wanting to inbound. Pressure. Back. Brewster girls have backed up. Not quite as much pressure. LR hoping to score a basket here. Looks for another 3. That one does not drop. Takes a long bounce, but Pepper there for it. Pepper up the floor. Puts it on up to Page. Page drives around everybody. Up, doesn't drop. Rebound LR. Pass up the sideline. Deep in, doesn't drop. Kind of pushes it out. Morgan with the ball. Coach calls 30-second timeout. Talk with the girls. Lots of names we recognize on the LR side of the floor with Thomas Crawlard. Jeremy Crawlard coached the boys for a long time. Good guy. And his daughter, who is a freshman, is on the varsity team, Shay. Picard The Picard family's been here for a long time, and I know my older son, Isaac, played with oh, geez. It sucks to get old, people. I don't remember. He wrestled, played baseball. Good young man. Anyhow, Picards, Browns, Carmen, Nicholson. There was also a Nicholson he played with. Adkins, Fury Smith, Dorman, Brown, and Pukatukas. All right, Morgan with the ball. Gives it to Grace, back to Morgan. Morgan over to Paige. Paige, a little head fake, dribbles around, says she traveled. She kind of got tied up a little bit as Grace was cutting across, and she kind of stopped and caused Paige to stop there. LR bringing the ball up. Brown with it, back to Crawlard. Crawlard to Picard. Brown to Picard. Picard down to Crawlard. Over to Brown. Doesn't drop. They block out, but they don't quite get it. That one, Morgan steps in and gets it. They're going to call someone there. Let's say a block on. It must be Brown, Kinsey Brown.
Foul on the Raiders, number 4. That's the third.
Ooh. Third, that was quick. That's all their fault. All right, so into Morgan. Morgan brings it up, puts it over to Hialeah. Hialeah to Paige. Paige dribbles around a little bit, looks like she's going to shoot. Morgan says, hey, let me try that. Nope, in and out of the cylinder, but she gets it stripped, gets it on the ground. Lots of people on the ground. Going to call a jump ball, I believe, and it will be LR ball. So Dorman and Pacotis in. Picard with the ball. Goes around the side. Kicks it down to Crawlard. Over to Dorman. Dorman to Picard. Picard trying to get around. Back to Dorman. Oh, time expires. 4:27 left here in the first half. 24-4. Grace with it. Brings it down across the timeline. Kicks it over to Paige. Paige over to Morgan. Morgan back to Paige. Paige looks at it, pulls off the side, fires, in and out. Kind of, it went off of White. So we're going to call in a play here. Dorman and Thomas, only seniors on the LR team. Over to Hialeah. Hialeah fires. It wins over the top to, gets blocked. And they're going to call a foul on. I'm going to call it on. So Berkeley. Carmen inbounds to Picard. Over to Pacotis. What am I going to say? I'm going to say 30. Oh, so Grace gets called. So LR to inbound underneath. Oh, that's a mismatch. So Shea's going to get a shoot too. So foul on Hialeah. Shea will be at the line. It's Crawler. It's fun to watch her play last year. Gets that one. Gets the second one. Oops. I've got some changes to do here. Second turn. And get the name right. Sorry about that, folks. I rushed out of work and headed over and wasn't fully prepared, so I apologize for that. All right. 24-6. Hialeah all over Crawlard. Down to Dorman. Carmen back to Crawlard. Dakotas gets that one. Slowly they're crawling out of the hole and getting closer. 24-8 now. Grace puts one up and in. 26-8. 2:40 left here in the first half. Dorman. Dorman's going to say she shoved. So player control foul, as it's called now. All right. So coach putting back in some of her starters. Give some people a little bit of a rest. Some of them, I shouldn't say so. Anyway, Morgan and Paige coming in. Kara in there. Over to Morgan. Morgan with double coverage. Puts it to Paige. Over to Kara. Kara gives it to Grace. Puts it over to Morgan. Morgan back to Kara. Kara fires and sinks it. 29-8 now. In to Picard. Fury Smith. Oh, Crawlard. Pepper on her. Dakotas. Nails a three. Paige with it. Kara with it. Morgan. Pepper. Kara. Kara fires a three. Nope. That one's off. No one there to rebound. Morgan goes over. A little bit of pressure. Picard with it. Fury Smith, who's an 8th grader. Carmen with it. Doesn't drop. Morgan gets the rebound. Drives up quickly. Through traffic. Loses the handle. You can say it went out of bounds and red ball. Atkins comes in, and Carmen sits down. Atkins is also an 8th grader. They got 4 8th graders on this squad. Oh, Paige sneaks in and gets that one. She fires. Nobody there to get the rebound. Picard with it. Morgan on Crawlard. That'll be 4 fouls. That'll be Morgan's first, but it'll be 14 fouls. One more, and they're going to the line. Scores 29-11 with 37.3 left here in the first half. Over to, tried to get it into Atkins, but didn't quite get there. Grace with it, taking it up. 21 on the shot clock. Over to Kara. Kara kind of fakes, puts one up and around, doesn't drop. Paige with the rebound and the putback. So 31-11. And back to Picard. Picard driving down the side, or through the middle now. Atkins with it, trying to get it up and around. Doesn't drop. Oh, and that, folks, will be the end of the first half. 31-11. Bears with the lead here after the first half.
Ladies and gentlemen, I do have an announcement. If there's a
All right, let's see. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I need to do that. All right. Oh, man. Well, folks, I was surprised at the amount of traffic that was headed back towards Brewster as I was driving over this evening. I didn't get out of Brewster as soon as I had hoped, so unfortunately, I didn't quite get here when I was hoping. All right, we're gonna check RPIs here, just to kind of give us an idea where everybody stands in RPI. So, RPI for 2B, Edna is number 1, Reardon is 2. We beat Reardon. Freeman is 3, Tudor Lake's 4, Onalaska's 5, Rainier is 6, Davenport is 7, Mapton's 8, Napavine is 9, beat them. Mount Vernon Christian's 10, Northwest Christian's 11, Brewster sets at 12, Cle Elum sets at 13. Brewster's 11-4 on the season so far. We played a really tough schedule, so it's been interesting to watch. Let's go and look at league standings. So league standings. Brewster is first place, tied with Okanagan in league, actually. The first game against Okanagan was non-conference. It's the second one that is conference. So Brewster is 11-4, 3-0 in league. Okanagan's 10-7, 3-0 in league. Tenaskeet's 5-9 overall, 2-1 in league. Lake Roosevelt's 7-8, 2-2 in league. Liberty Bell's 3-11, 1-2 in league. Manson's also 3-11 and 1-3 in league. And Bridge girls stand a good chance of coming out at the number 1 in league, going into the league playoffs. Top 2 teams that come out of the league playoffs will be going to state from our league. The way they set it up, again, I'm going to keep complaining, I guess. Not that it's going to do anybody any good, but with being part of District 5 this season, I guess I had hopes. I had hopes that they would take the top 2, so the number 1 out of the league, our league tournament, and the number 1 out of the CWAC would go to state, and the other 4 spots would be up for grabs. And what they ended up doing was the 3 teams from the CWAC, the Southern League, all 3 of them that come out of their league are going to state. And the top 2 out of our league playoffs are going to state. There's 1 spot remaining, the one other spot that the Central Washington B had to state. That 1 spot will be fought for by 4 teams. It'll be the Central Washington B number 3 and 4, and the CWAC 4 and 5. They're going to be battling for that final spot to state. So that's going to be an adventure. But hopefully we get some good teams there. I feel watching this season with the way we beat Cle Elum and some other teams who played, some of the CWAC teams, I felt like this was a good year for the Central Washington B to maybe get 4 spots to state. You got Columbia Burbank in the Southern Leagues, and Columbia Burbank's going to be making a solid run for the Gold Ball this season. And then the Tri-Cities Prep's pretty good team too. So, I felt those 2 were pretty good. But after that, it kind of falls off a bit, and our teams are all pretty solid, really. So it's going to be interesting to see who ends up there. Right now, boys are focusing on playing like they are quite capable of. They've had both the boys and girls have had really tough schedules, played some real quality teams. Boys had a good win against Bear Creek and one against Cle Elum, and they've come really close to a lot of really good teams. They just haven't been able to pull off the wins that you'd hoped. But, they got a few games left here and a couple of wins and get to districts, and a couple wins and you get to state. So you just never know. Playing some good ball here at the end of the season, so I'm hoping they're going to continue forward with that. Well, folks, I Want to give a shout out to Carl, my buddy Carl. He's lost his voice as well, and he's been sick now for a couple weeks, but he's out working in the cold, so there's a reason he's not getting well as fast as I did. I don't have to work out in the cold, and so I was able to recover fairly quickly. We'll see if it holds all the way through. I think it will. I'm kind of being obnoxious, so being obnoxious helps. But no, it's a good season for everybody so far. So it's going to be fun to see. Going to be good. We got a raffle going on. Proceeds for a family. I on the way over, it was, I had, you have an hour to think. And sometimes for me, that's a dangerous thing. But on the way over, I was thinking about it. Oh, hey, you know what? Guess who's sitting next to us? Mr. Chase Marchand. Good young man. Really enjoyed following him and really broadcasting his games, or the LR games, with him on the floor. Man, he is so fast. Carl always talked about how fast he was, and he is just so quick. Oh, guess he's going out on the court. Well, maybe he is. We'll see what he does. I was going to try and grab him to say hi and maybe talk with him a little bit, but he snuck away a little too quick. There's 3:43 left here in the half. But on the way over, I was thinking a couple of things. Well, first, I'll give you the mundane thought, which was, man, LR playing in their barn, that is a tough place to win. And it has been. Even when Isaac, my older son, was playing, this is a tough place to come and get the win. The crowd's right on the floor, and it's a tough venue. My other thought was, as I've gotten older, I appreciate really nice bathrooms. And their bathroom facility was, maybe a little lacking, a little dated. And I thought, man, wouldn't it be cool if they still had the barn, but they could just upgrade the bathroom a little bit, make it a little nicer for us old people. And guess what, folks? I walked in, sweet bathroom, very nice, was awesome. Going, wow, you think about it and it happens. And, of course, I'm thinking about a couple victories, too, so hopefully those happen. But LR actually beat Okanagan the other night. Huge height differential there, but, it is you never know. On any given night, you never know who's going to walk away with a victory. But, again, it was fun to have the nice restrooms to come and use before I got over here and got all set up. And the other thing I was thinking about was the Egbert family. Wyatt Egbert is a senior this year playing on the LR team. He actually sunk a bunch of threes at the end of the game in Brewster, which is why we ended up dropping that game there to them. But, the Egbert family, been around for a long time, good people. Bubba was a stellar guy. He coached some of Grant's teams, summer teams, baseball, and was, baseball, basketball, just good guy, and loved having him around, and have some very good memories of a trip down to Clarkston when we went down and played in a tournament down there. But Bubba was in a farming accident and passed away in that accident, unfortunately, a couple of years ago. So anyway, good family, good people, and it was just a lot of fun. Good, man. How are you doing?
Good.
Good to see you, man. Saying hi to Chase. But it's just been, it was on my mind. Dana and the boys and the family and the loss to the community. And anyway, shout out to him and his family. What a good guy he was. All right, folks, got 1:05 left here in the half. We are going to be talking with some businesses a little bit about maybe donating to help support Brewster Sports, and might come up with some little messages that we'll play for you. We, you get what you pay for, and I think we've got a really good product that we're using. Oh my gosh, folks, someone needs to be able just to yell at me. I forgot to put the scoreboard up. I've got, you know what? I've got some students that I'm trying to talk to come help me a little bit and keep me in line. My wife really helps, but she happens to be working. So if for some reason you're at Mid-Valley Hospital tonight and Nurse Linda's helping you out, just give her a shout out. But anyway, she helps me, and you know my multitasking ability. Oh, my goodness, folks. I'm just glad I'm able to kind of keep the camera going in the right direction and talk at the same time. All right, half is over. We're into the third quarter now. Brewster's up 31-11. We're going to have some fun. All right, starters back out on the floor, and Brewster will start out with the ball here in the second half. Pepper over to inbound. Pepper to Page. Brings it down, kicks it over to Morgan. Morgan looks around, puts it back to Grace. Grace over to Berkeley. Berkeley to Morgan. Morgan up, doesn't drop. Luke Roosevelt with the rebound. Crawlard. No, that was Carmen that had it. Crawlard was who it was intended for. Morgan steps in, takes it away, brings it up, lays it up and in. 33-11. Inbound to Brown. Tries to get it to Crawlard, doesn't get it to her. Atkins with it, or Fury Smith. Page up and in. 35-11. Okay, into Crawlard. Crawlard bringing it down the floor. Stolen away. A couple of defenders back, but Morgan just kind of goes around, waits for him. Doesn't drop. Inbound, saves it from going out of bounds to Grace. Gives it to Pepper. Pepper over to Morgan. Morgan for a little shot. Doesn't drop again. Atkins, I believe, with that one. Up to Brown. Going around Berkeley. Doesn't drop, but she gets the foul. And that'll be Berkeley, a foul on Berkeley. So that'll be her second. First foul, first team foul. So Brown at the line. Gets that one. It's 35-12. All right, so Picard goes in. Brown, second one's good. 35-13. Jeremy calls a timeout. Well, folks, you get what you pay for. And the apps we've been using so far have been free, and they've worked. But I really like this one. This one's been pretty cool and gives us the ability to play the student or the student-athlete interviews that we're doing, and will allow us to do different things. They suggest either doing a pay-per-view, like a game fee or a season fee for the viewers, or finding a way to get some other people to support it and maybe run some messages for them. So we're looking at that, but we'll see. Actually, we're going to try that. I think that would be a nice way to do it, and I think it'd be a lot of fun. All right, so Pepper inbounds to Page. Page brings it down across the timeline. Puts it over to Berkeley. Berkeley for a three. Does not drop. Knocked around, batted around. Atkins with it. Comes out, passes it over to Brown. Brown drives. Gives it back to Picard. Picard tries to force it down, and they're going to say it went off Atkins. And Atkins is an 8th grader as well. Okay, Pepper with it into Page. Page with it. Coach Gebers calling in what she'd like to see the girls do. Over to Morgan. Morgan drives, gives it back to Page. Page drives around, puts it over to Morgan. Morgan fires. Free ball, 38-13. All right, Picard with it. Up to Brown. Brown banks one off the glass and in. 38-16. Puts it off to Grace. Grace drives, gives it back to Page. Whoops. Tries to force it in her up, taken away. Morgan touched it. Grace with it. Over to Morgan. Back to Paige. Paige with a little jumper, and it drops in. 40-16. Carmen inbounds to Brown. Brown bringing it down. Puts it over to Picard. Puts it in underneath, gets knocked away. Grace with it. Grace bringing it down. Puts it over to Berkeley. Berkeley to Pepper. Pepper, a little jumper. Doesn't drop. Kind of tried to rebound it and kind of knocked it into LR's hands. Brown bringing it around. Morgan on her. She fires the three. That one doesn't drop. Paige with it. Paige brings it out. It's over to Grace. Back to Paige. One does not drop and rebound. Atkins. Back to Brown. Brown over to Picard. Trying to go up and around. Paige just takes it away. Puts it up to Grace. And Grace up and in. 42-16. Timeout, Picard. Sorry, Crawler. Jeremy calls a timeout. And full timeout. All right. LR Raiders cheerleaders coming out to cheer on the crowd. Brewster subbing in. But yeah, we're going to talk with some businesses and see if some of them would like to help support some of the new software. The new software we were using, which is what you're seeing here, is kind of spendy per month. And we're hoping to get some support to cover the costs of it. It is really neat, the stuff it's allowing us to do. So I am really liking it. But anyway, we'll see. Brewster back out on the floor. Oh, she subbed in a lot. So we got Hialeah, Rosario. Lisi. Lisi, Rosario. I'm going to say that's Jaylene. Morgan remains, and they're going to call a blocking foul, probably on Morgan. They do.
There's number 21, that's her second. At the line for the Raiders, number 4, Kinsey Brown.
Miller. I wonder if we just don't have the right number. I'm not sure. I'll have to find out. All right. So Brown at the line. She hit both for the last. Got him to sink. Go. Okay, what's the. Okay, so they got one. So 42-17, 3:18 left here in the third. Tries to pass over the top. Raiders steal it away. Doesn't score. Morgan with it. Morgan looking. Slows it up. Let your team catch up. Puts it over to Hialeah. Hialeah dribbles it around. Back to Morgan. Jaylene maybe? Or it's Camilla. Oh, Morgan fires. Does not drop. Lisi with it. Lisi goes back. Hialeah fires and sinks it. All right. So who's that? That's Thomas with it. Thomas, one of the seniors. Over to Brown. To Dorman. Doesn't drop. Morgan with it. Lisi. Up and in.
Bears basket number 40, Lacey Ramirez.
And Thomas with it, senior. Dorman with it. Carmen made some really good moves. Up and in. 46-19. Morgan with it. Back to Morgan. Drives around everybody. Doesn't drop for her. Goes out of bounds. Can say it's red ball. So Carmen coming out and Atkins going in. Morgan up and in. 48-19, 134 left here in the third. Oh, nice up and over and in. Hialeah with it. Leezy doesn't get it to drop. 2. I'm going to call Atkins for it. Leezy will be the one shooting.
Shooting foul Raiders, number 21, that's your first. At the line for Bears.
All right, so 34 is Camilla. Leezy gets that one. Whoops. So 109 left. So Cambry Brown with it. Cotis over to Dorman. Cambry Brown, a third grade or a third grade. Sorry. Cambry Brown, an 8th grader. Camilla Maldonado. Number 34 is Camilla Maldonado. Double dribbled. So Thomas turns it over. Smile on her face. I like that. Okay. Fury Smith going in, and another 8th grader. Page inbounds to Pepper. Back to Page, into Leezy, over to no. That was Rosario. Leezy, back to Camilla, back to Pepper, back to Rosario. Rosario fires, doesn't drop. And they're going to say Raider ball with 4.1 on the clock. 51-24. Fury Smith drives and it doesn't drop for him. Yeah. All right. Woo. 51-24 with 8 minutes left in the game. Oh, man. Coach putting subbing in some players. Oh. Maybe there was change.
Fans, again, if you lost an iPhone, please look at the score table. We got one of the bleachers that was left unattended. Off the quarter break, checking in for the Bears, number 12, Kara Shirley, number 22,
Oh.
Berkeley Beagles, and number 30, Grace Becker.
So we got 8 minutes.
Number 3, Holly Picard,
And LR to start the fourth quarter. Picard with it. Grace with it. Pepper, Page, Pepper, Kara, Grace, Berkeley. Kara with it. Pepper, Page, Kara, Pepper. Fires and sinks it. 53-24. Card with it. Fury Smith, I'm not sure, but that one goes out of bounds. I am into Page. Kara says, I'll try. Doesn't quite drop for her. Grace just steals it away and puts it up and in. 55-24. Card with it. Tries to feed it up and over. Page with it. Nice save by Kara. Page bringing it down, puts it over to Pepper. Ooh, tries to force it in underneath, but knocked off a Raider and out of bounds. So Bears will have an inbound play. Whoops, cancel. They need to change this so I can change the quarter faster because it does not go fast. It's not easy. Man, Grace is on fire. 12 points for that girl tonight. Awesome job, Grace. Picard with it. Puts it over to Adkins. No, sorry, Fury Smith. Doesn't drop. Page comes out of there with it. Gives it to Pepper. Kara fires another three. Rims out. Berkeley chases it down. Back to Kara. Over to Page. Berkeley. Berkeley says, let me try. Nope. But this time Page goes and gets it and puts it up and in. 59-24. Card with it. Let's see, that's Fury Smith. Oh, missed that one. That was Nicholson, 8th grader. Okay, 7 in a number of players. Okay, Camilla, and I don't know who else came in. So we got Camilla in. Over Page, Grace, Pepper, Grace. No, doesn't get it, but she gets the foul. So she'll go to the line. She had 4 people on her, and she still got the shot off. Grace is doing well tonight. All right, so at the line, 59-24, 4:48 left in the game. Gets that one, 60-24. Second one does not drop. Berkeley almost had it. Adkins outlets to Brown. Brown down the side. Collard, Brown. Collard trying to get around Grace. Or not, sorry, Brown trying to get around Grace. Adkins gets it away. Pepper with it. Page with it. What are they going to call? No, it's traveled. So LR ball.
Checking in for Raiders, number 23, Amy
Dorman going in. LR with it. 4:22 left. Crawlard. Camilla on her. Fury Smith. Dorman. Oh, out of bounds, bear ball. Thought someone was going to be coming, and they didn't. Pepper with it. Over to Page, back to Pepper. Page says, I'll try a 3. Off the rim, rebounded LR. Ooh. There we go. Nicholson, 8th grader, gets that one in. Oh, what do we do? Pepper get that one to drop. Brown with it. Fires a 3. Doesn't drop. Pepper with the rebound goes back to Brown. Puts it up and in. 60-28. Pepper with it. Out of bounds. Gonna be bare ball. Morgan and Leasy coming in. 3:18 left. 60-28. Grace for a 3. Nope. Pepper with it. Up and in. 62-28. 3:10 left. Brown with it. Gets around Grace. Nice little move. Doesn't drop for her, though. Morgan with it. Driving. Over to, at Leasy's feet. Leasy still gets it up and in. 64-28. Crawlard with it. Pepper on her. Oh, fires a deep 3. And Brown sinks the 3 ball. Pepper with it. Leasy fires a 3. Doesn't drop. Pepper with the rebound and the putback, but it does not drop. She'll be going to the line to shoot 2. 2:29 left in the game. Pepper goes. Does not drop for her. So Grace coming out. Rosario going in. Okay, Pepper at the line again. Gets that one. And Leia coming in for her. Brown with it. She just sunk a 3 from way out. Driving. They're going to call a foul. I wish I was zoomed in on that. I didn't see I don't know. Again, gotta appreciate the Stripes for all they do, and the fact without them we wouldn't be out here. All right, Brown at the line. Gets one more here. Gets that one. 65-32. Hialeah with it. Kicks it over to Camilla. Or no, Rosario to Camilla. Morgan. Camilla. Leasy loses a handle. Crawlard with it. Pass it. Let's say she's traveled with it. So that was Pacotis. All right, so Hialeah will inbound to Morgan. Morgan with it. Drives around the side. Going to call Brown for a block. That'll only be that'll be the third. That'll be Brown's 4th. She had 3 real quick, and then she didn't foul much, and now she got her 4th here with 1:52 left. 3 team fouls, so nobody going to the line yet. Morgan kicks it out. Doesn't drop for her. Leasy gets it. Tries to pass it, but I'm going to say it's a red ball. Last touched. So Picard coming in for Brown. So Hialeah will inbound. Morgan with it. Oh, doesn't drop. Gets tapped, but out of bounds. So LR ball.
And number 23, Amy Norman.
So Thomas in and Dorman in. 2 seniors on the team for LR. Inbounds Thomas back to Picard. Picard looking. Ooh, Thomas almost. Rebound by Camilla. Morgan brings it down, gives it to Hylea. Morgan fires. Ooh, doesn't drop. Taps it away. Sinks that one. 59 seconds left. Picard with it. Behind. Morgan with it. Up to Lee Z. Lee Z is driving. Doesn't get it to drop. Gets blocked on that shot. They're trying to fast break down the other way. Oh, doesn't quite drop. Thomas with it. Doesn't drop. Picard with it. Nicholson gets it. So 67-34, 23 seconds left in the game. Over to Rosario. Say it went off her fingers. So Morgan with it. 12 seconds left. 12 seconds. Morgan back to Hylea, to Lee Z. Lee Z over to Rosario, to Hylea. And time expires. All right, 67-34 for a final. 67-34 for a final. Good job, Bears. All right, so the Bear ladies have the victory here tonight. Continue to roll their way through league. Again, the second place team that's actually tied with them is Okanagan. So that will be the last regular season game, which would then decide who is first and second in league. You never know, but I expect the Bears to end up first in league and first in the league tournament and have a good opportunity to go on to, go on to play in the district tournament. And if they end up first in the league tournament, they are guaranteed state. Number 1 and 2 out of the league tournament are guaranteed state. All right. Lake Roosevelt boys coming out. Brewster boys coming out. Lake Roosevelt had a victory over Okanagan the other night. Alejandro had 33 in that game. So just a great night for him, and congratulations to Lake Roosevelt. I was looking, and then I wasn't paying attention. All right, let's see what we got here for. There we go. All right, so RPI rankings for the boys to be Columbia Burbank at number 1 at 15-1. Colfax number 2 at 12-1. Freeman number 3 at 10-1. Lake Roosevelt at number 4 at 13-2. So Lake Roosevelt's number 4. Reardon's 5. Tri-Cities Prep is 6 at 14-3. Edna's 7 at 14-3. Okanagan's 8 at 12-4. Napavine's 9 at 14-2. Northwest Christian Colbert 10. I'm going to skip down and see. Liberty Bell is 17 at 9-5. Tenaskett's 18 at 10-7. Bridgeport's 20 at 8-6. Manson's 22 at 7-8. And Brewster's all the way down at 37. 2-13 so far this season. But like I said, you just never know any given night. All right, standings. Liberty Bell 2-0 in league, 9-5 overall. Lake Roosevelt 4-0, 13-2 overall. So technically, Lake Roosevelt will be first, Liberty Bell will be second, or tied for first. I don't know how you want to call it. Okanagan and Tenasket are tied at 2-1 in league. Okanagan's 12-4, Tenascet's 10-7. Manson is fifth at 2-2, 7-9 overall. Brewster is 0-3, 2-13, and Bridgeport 0-5 at 8-6. Top 6 teams go to league playoff. So the game tomorrow night with Bridgeport has some serious implications, and obviously we need to win. Well, we win tonight, that'd be great. Win tomorrow night, that'd be awesome. Beat Tenasket and beat Okanagan, man, we could end up in the top few, and they're capable of it. I believe the boys are quite capable of it. They have the game that they're capable of. They could win out the rest of the season and make their way to state and bring home some hardware, in my opinion. But we'll see how it all plays out here tonight. Hopefully the boys play to their capability, which I always appreciate them and their abilities and what all they do. So it will be fun to see. We've got some good competition on our hands. We actually played really well, so we'll see. We'll see how it all goes. All right, folks, I'm going to leave you here for just a second. Well, Carl, you missed out. I got to give Chase a hug. Got to hear about his surgery to remove his wisdom teeth and the fact that he does not remember going to Walmart. He went to Walmart after the surgery and was all talking and happy and everything. And then today he does not remember going to Walmart. So, and got to have a nice conversation with his mom, who I really appreciate. Okay, that's all right. We're good. So we will see how it all goes here as the Bears getting ready here. Well, good to see Skyler back out on the floor. Man, yes, he's got a brace on his ankle in the Chelan game. He went down and it looked bad. I was really worried about his ankle. So I'm glad to see him out there tonight. We'll see how it goes for him. And let's see how everybody does this evening. It'll be fun to watch. But all right. Well, I got 3 minutes to harass y'all, and I like I said, an hour to think, right? So I thought about the Egbert family, and again, great man and great family, and sorry to see that happen. And Wyatt's out on the court, and I'm excited to see what he does after high school. If he's what his plans are. It's a lot of fun playing with him, watching him play with Grant through the summers. Other thing I was thinking about was when I was, VIP insurance agency. It's a lot of fun to watch them support the community and be involved in lots of aspects, and to have all the great agents. My son's actually one of them. He works for VIP now down in Chelan. So if you're in Chelan and you go in there and there's a big tall kid there, that's my son Isaac. So insurance agent, and he pops off with all kinds of cool terms and information, and I'm like, all right. When I was in high school, when I was a freshman in high school, the PE class was we had the boys and the girls at the same time, and I remember that the girls had Miss Johnson, Miss J, and she would make them run stairs up and down all around the upper deck of the Orville High School gym. So they're up there running and just killing themselves off. And the boys had a strategy. They'd come in and they'd start talking to the PE instructor and get him so distracted and so into things that entertained him that we didn't have to do anything. We'd sit there and shoot the breeze while the girls are killing themselves off. And one of them was Allison Blackler. And Allison Blackler was just a great young lady, still is, and I got to know her a little bit. And then, she obviously graduated. She was upperclassman and went on. And next thing I know, I'm looking for insurance, and I go into VIP insurance because that's where you go. And there's Allison. And I'm like, oh, what are you doing? And she was selling insurance. I'm going to have to find out how many years she's been with the Orville branch. She's been there a long time. helping the community with their insurance needs, and also helping the community events like May Day and sports and different things. And it's a neat young lady, and neat to see her there. So anyway, all right, we've got 57 seconds left, and this thing will kick off. They'll announce the teams and get this thing underway. I do expect Lake Roosevelt to be one of the teams representing District 5 at state. I really do. I think Lake Roosevelt, Okanagan, and I don't know. The hard part is I really feel it should be Liberty Bell and another team from District 5. I think Brewster is a really good team. The record doesn't reflect it necessarily, but we have played a tough schedule. And we beat Bear Creek, who's a quality program. We've come close to beating some really good high-ranked teams. So, we're a good team. And then you got Tenasket and Liberty Bell and Manson. Bridgeport. Everybody's good this season. So I would love to see 4 of our teams go, but best we're going to get is 3. And I'm curious to see who the 3 are that make it all the way to state. And then, the Southern League, I'm sure. Well, I've got a feeling it'll be Columbia Burbank, Tri-Cities Prep, and I don't know. I don't know who's going to come in third from down there, but we'll see. Anyway, regardless, we are here tonight and going to watch Lake Roosevelt take on the Bears here. Over in Brewster, Bears had the lead most of the game, had the lead going into the 4th, and then in the last couple of minutes, Wyatt Egbert got hot, sunk some threes, and we just didn't have time to come back. We'd fallen, well, they'd taken the lead, and then we'd come back and take it back, and we just didn't end up with enough time to pull it off. But all right, Fabian Nava. Ivan, 33 points against Okanagan the other night. All right, Skyler coming out. All right, Wyatt, who had a good game against us. Fun to play ball with him through the seasons. Here comes Oscar, another senior. So 3 seniors for us so far. Cayman Jordan. Kinsler, senior. Oh, so we got Champ coming out. So got some seniors on both sides of the ball to start. Ivan, Wyatt. Champ. Cayman. Cayman's a sophomore. So it's kind of funny. 4 seniors and a sophomore, and we got 4 seniors and a sophomore out on the floor. So this should be some fun going on here. All right. So Cayman jumping up against Thomas. Oh my goodness. I need to reset the score, and I need Cayman with the LR to start. We'll have the ball. All right, Cayman with it. I should use last names. All right, Egbert with it. Egbert, Alejandro with it. Pressure into Oscar. Over to Fabian. Over to Oscar. What are they going to call it? Say he traveled. That was a good play. All right, 0-2. 7:25. All right. Alejandro inputs to Louis. Louis bringing it down. Taking his time back to Alejandro. Over to Cayman. Cayman to Louis. Over to Kinsler. Alejandro. Puts that one up and in. Puts it up to Fabian. All right, Fabian with it. Broke through the pressure. Gets stuff there. Alejandre all the way down, and he steps out of bounds. So it'll be red ball. Just a little too far, the baseball pass. All right, so we got Thomas. Inbounds. Thomas puts it up to Fabian. Fabian drives, puts it over to Oscar. Oscar with it underneath. All right, up and in. So 2-4. Alejandre with it. For Louis. Jordan. Alejandre. Sinks the three. Back to Thomas. Over to Oscar. And Alejandre gets it. And they're going to call a foul on Fabian.
Foul on
6 minutes left here in the first. It's 2-7. Coach Taylor calls a timeout. I think, yeah. Ivan Alejandre has all 7 points for the Raiders so far.
50-50 raffles from the Roosevelt HB proceeds will go to their purchase of t-shirts in honor and memory of Ambrose Moore that they will give out to all the Roosevelt
Oh, goodness.
And then it's a 50-50 raffle for t-shirts from all high school students in honor of Ambrose Moore. They're going to draw the raffle at half.
We got a raffle they're going to do at halftime. Sporting a family. All right. So inbounds to Louis. Fabian on him, drives around, hands it off to Alejandre. Drives around, fades it underneath Kamen. Say lowered his shoulder, which he did. Can't lower your shoulder. All right, so Thomas inbounds to Fabian. Fabian puts it back, gets it stolen away, and Champ Louis puts it up and in. And loses the handle. All right, Alejandre with it. 2-9, 5:37 left here in the first. Drives down around. Not able to get it where he wants it. I'm going to say it's bare ball. Thomas. Back to Thomas. Fabian with it. Okay, so quick, 2 timeouts quick. Taylor's talking with him, telling him what he wants to see him do to break the pressure that LR is putting on. Grant, the end of the game against Chelan, Grant ended up with an injury. Got it checked out, see how it goes. I don't know if he's had a chance to really see. Okay. Into Fabian. Fabian drives down around, kicks it out. Up and over. Oscar with it. Puts it back to Fabian. Nice ball movement by the Bears. But run out of time. Oh, they're putting Grant in. And so they're putting in Jacob and Grant. Bringing out Fabian and Skylar. LR with the ball. Louis with it. Jacob Ani. Give it to Alejandre. Keenan with it. Oscar with it. Puts it back to Preston. Almost loses it. And they're going to say stepped on the line. Yeah, say they stepped on the line. All right. To Thomas. Gets it knocked, or gives it to Oscar. Oh, doesn't drop. Say it will. Oh. All right. So Bears are going to put on some pressure now. Came in with it. Or Jordan. Sorry. Block out, my friend. Block out. Bears with it. Driving. Kicks it out to Jacob. Jacob to Thomas. Thomas fires and it goes in. That was a tough one. See if he can make a three-point play the old-fashioned way. 4-13. So Fabian going in for Oscar. Skylar's going to sub in for Thomas. Thomas fires and gets that one. 5-13. So McCarthy gets a three-point play the old-fashioned way. Gets a little bit of a break. All right, so they're trading up who's covering who. Yeah. Grant with the rebound, gives it out to Fabian. Kicks it over to Skylar. Skylar drives, puts it up, doesn't drop. Jordan with the rebound, Wyatt with it, over to Louis. Doesn't drop. Jacob with the rebound. I'm going to say it's fair ball. Yeah. So bare ball. Jacob almost lost it. Drives around, floats one up. Darn it. Almost had it. 5-13, 2:31 left here in the first. Jordan to inbound to Louis. Louis coming past Jacob. Passes off to Alejandre. Alejandre with it. Puts one up, and it goes in. 9 of their points. Doesn't drop for Jacob. Baseball pass up to Wyatt. Egbert. Egbert just drives all the way down. All right, back to Fabian. 5:15. Preston. I was going to say he tipped it out. Oh, got a bloody finger. So Oscar Trape going in for the Bears. Bears for an inbound play. Nice floater. Jacob tries, but throws it to the wrong person. Alejandre doesn't drop over the back. Yep.
Foul on the Raiders, number 14. That's his second.
.5:15, 1:29 left here in the first. Let's say somebody fouled somebody there.
Foul on the Raiders, number 14. That's his third.
So Jordan going to be coming out.
Checking in for the Raiders, number 25.
All right. So 5:15, 1:17 left here in the first. Gets the free ball. 8:15. Alejandre with it. Gonna come around. See who fouled. Call it on Thomas.
Foul on the Bears, number 12. That's his first.
Alejandre with it. Gets around. How is that white? All right, well, 54 seconds left, 8:15. Well, yeah.
I think most of the inning for the Raiders.
Alejandre with it. Louis with it. Had him for a second. We had Jacob was wide open for a minute. Up and in. 10-19. Oh! Champ sinks it at the buzzer. 10-21 at the end of one. All right, done. All right, 10-21, end of one. So. Raiders just have a lot of weapons, and obviously Alejandre with 11 points. So he's having another good night. He had 33 against Okanagan. Louis with 6. So the two of them are the main scorers so far. Thomas with 6, Baker with 2. Skyler with 2.
They will draw the winning raffle ticket. All proceeds will go to teachers and ACE people.
All right, so puts the starters back in to start the second. And it'll be bare ball to start the second. Into Oscar. Oscar drives it around a little bit. It's over to Fabian. Preston. Fabian looking at it. Should have went up for it. Tried to kick it back. Alejandre with it. Up. Alejandre. All right, so they're going to say someone fouled him in underneath. Oh, they're calling Thomas for a second foul.
Foul on the Bears, number 12. That's a second.
Right. LR to inbound. Alejandre with it. Louis misses. Alejandre gets around and put it down. That's four fouls on Brewster so far here in the second.
That's his first.
No, three? 3 or 4? I don't know, maybe it's 3. All right. So, Michael calling a timeout, talk with his team a little bit. 10 to 21, with 7:12 left here in the second. Oh.
This is your chance to get your 50-50 raffle. Look for
50-50
you with
raffle.
the green paper. That's where you're buying from.
All right, so that's good here. All right. LR has, the seniors have really worked hard, and you know they had the experience last year of helping get that trophy and bring that hardware home to Lake Roosevelt. Very kind of them to have Carl and I out on the floor and take a picture with them as they celebrated their trophy. And they've got some, you know, Egbert, Alejandre, Kinsler, Louis. You know, they've got some talent, as well as Cayman Jordan. All right, so Lake Roosevelt to inbound. Louis with it. This is that one.
Good job, Wyatt.
Wyatt had it. Fabian gets away with it. Over to Preston. And up and in. 12 to 21. Throws it all the way down. Thomas with it. Steals it back away. Louis. Alejandre. Nope. They call a white foul there.
Foul on Raiders, number 5. That's a second.
That's Wyatt's, Egbert's second. Bush gonna come in.
Raiders, number 13.
Sophomore.
Number 15, BC Atkins.
And Atkins, who's a freshman. Giving him a little experience here with 6:37 left in the half. 12-21. Up. Oh, almost, Preston, almost. It was good. Alejandre with it, getting around everybody. Kicks it over to Bush. Bush goes up. It's blocked by Thomas. Almost fouls, which is typical. You get frustrated. If that thing would have fallen. Two of them would have been great. Tries to force a pass, doesn't fall. Fabian with it. Oh, well, I haven't seen one get stuck up there before. Well, yeah. Grant coming in. No. We got 2 of them stuck up there. Let's go for 3. Let's go for 3. No. It does not want to come down. It's going, nope, I like it up here. There we go. Oh, there we go. Yay! All right. So, good D by the Bears. Shot clock violation. Thomas inbounds to Oscar, back to Thomas. Fabian. To Bush. Fabian with it. Goes and drives around. I'm not sure who's going to get the foul on that one.
Foul on the Raiders, number 23. That's his first. Checking in for the Bears, number 23.
Kinsler.
Preston Thompson.
Preston goes in for Skyler. 5:01 left in the half, 12-21. Oh, he had. Almost had him. Ivan's really good at that.
On the Bears, number 12. That's his third.
All right. Need the shot too, gosh darn it. 12-21. Louis with it. Oh. Trying to do a fast break. Ivan with it. Grant takes it away from Ivan. Thomas, nope. Gonna call somebody on that one. Call to Preston.
That's his first.
Grant's doing a good job of D. Fabian got it. Say holding on it. 12-23 with 3:19 left in the first half.
That is the fifth Bears team foul. Raiders.
Nick coming in. I'm not sure. Oh, we got 5 fouls. With 3:19 left here in the first half. So he's going to the line. Gets that one. Nick in. Alejandro getting ready for his second shot. Gets that one as well. 12-25. Fabian with it. Preston. Oscar. To Nick. And say, kick that out of bounds. Ooh. Touch it and put it up. Gotta pay attention to the clock, boys. Fake and run as fast as he can. Louis is quick. Not as quick as Chase was, but he's quick. And double dribble. 2:32 left here in the first half, 12-25. Fair ball. Got to be ready to shoot it. Tried to get it away from him. Grant stuffs it. Alejandro gets it back. Louis. .107 left in the first half, 12-30. .27 on the shot clock, minute left on the quarter. Yep, going to call a foul on that. But it's only their third foul with 39 seconds left.
Foul on the Raiders, number 13, that's his first.
12:32. Fabian goes up and in.
Driving in for the Bears, number 1, Fabian Mata.
Save.
Foul on Bears, number 20, that's his first. Raiders to shoot bonus. At the line for the Raiders, number 3, Ivan Alejandro.
Well, Ivan at the line. 21 seconds left in the first half. Off the front of the rim.
Taking in for the Bears, number 2, Skyler Covington.
Oh. So Ivan's got one more here. Gets that one. So Grant will be going to the line.
Number 23, that's the second. At the line for the Bears, number 20, Baker.
All right, so Grant at the line to shoot 2. Gets that one. Gets them both. All right,
33.
16-33 at half.
It's that time of the night, ladies and gentlemen, to introduce the Raider cheer. Cheering for you tonight, Marissa Burton.
All right, Raider cheerleaders.
Marconi, Lexi Ford, Justice Stice, Cassidy Slaughter, Gage Thompson, Alexandra Weiss, and Grace Young. Raider cheers coached by Coach Atkins and Coach Albright. Thanks for keeping us motivated, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, that ASP is doing their 50-50. Last chance to pick up your 50-50 raffles from the ASP. All profits will go to these purchasing t-shirts for the LR students from the second edition.
All right, well. Oh, goodness. Well, Alejandro has 16 points, so he has matched the Brewsters. Those little lands and those little shots. Be a little more aggressive, trying to get that. It's so easy to sit on the sideline and talk about it when it's different being out there on the floor. But boys are out there doing their best. So let's see what the end result tonight is. I'm sure Coach is in there talking with them, giving them some input on what he wants to see here in the second half. 7:46 left here in the half before we kick off some more play. Girls had a nice victory here tonight, and going to continue to roll here in league as they face Bridgeport tomorrow night with the boys. Then next Tuesday, travel up to Tenasket. And then we play in OMAC. So we're kind of on a, tomorrow we got Bridgeport at home, then we got a little road trip. And then final game will be this February 4th against Okanagan at home for senior night. And then February 6th will be the opening round of league play. And February 6th, you got to win that one or your season comes to a close. Bridgeport tomorrow night, Tuesday in Tenasket, Thursday in OMAC, then the following Tuesday, February 4th, Okanagan at home. So 5 games remaining. 3 of them are league. Tonight is obviously a league game as well, or excuse me, I guess 5 games including tonight. So including tonight, we got 4 league games: Lake Roosevelt, Bridgeport, Tenasket, and Okanagan. I don't know if tonight's counts towards league or if the first matchup against them counted as league. I'm not 100% sure. But Lake Roosevelt playing some good ball here tonight. Ivan Alejandre having another good night, 16 points so far. If he matches that here in the second half, he will almost tie what he did against Okanagan the other night. So having a good time out on the floor. Brewster coming out, getting ready to go out on the floor. I don't have enough time. I've got to get them queued up better. I did not queue up some of the interviews that I've got with some of the players. I will do that tomorrow to make sure tomorrow night as we play Bridgeport at home, I can play some of those interviews for you so you can hear from some more of our awesome student athletes. And then, of course, after I play them during the game, then I'll post them up on the social media for you. I don't want to discount tonight's game. I mean, but in some respects, the game that really matters is tomorrow night the most. Got to win that one, and it'd be great to finish off going 3-0. But we'll see how it all plays out. But anyway. Oh, darn it. I was look at TV standings, see who's the Southern League, who's setting where. EWAC. So EWAC has Columbia Burbank at 7-0, Tri-Cities Prep at 5-2, Mapton 4-3, Warden 3-4, Granger 2-5, Riverview 0-7. Then in the West version, they have LaSalle at 7-0, Kittitas at 6-2, White Swan at 5-3, Cleon at 3-4. So we'll see how it ends up, who ends up coming up out of there for District 5. All right, so we'll see who gets the raffle, who gets the winning raffle entry here. One thing is no one's been doing bake sales recently, so Carl hasn't been, really missing it because there haven't been any bake sales so far. That was our thing last year. Anytime we went someplace, there was a bake sale. All right. 02881. The boys were talking about how their shots were just off, and then they realized it was a girls' ball they were playing with down in Chelan.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have till the 1 minute 30-second mark to claim the ticket 028188. If you have 028188, you have until 1:30 on the clock.
11 seconds left. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Up, the redrawn.
Our next ticket is 028237. 028237.
Oh, somebody's got it. Yay. Getting ready here for the second half. We'll see how the Bears do. All right.
Congratulations to our winners tonight. Thank you for supporting the ESP.
I need to I got to get some more interviews done too. Mrs. Proc is announcing there is a bake sale in Tonasket next week, Carl. There is a bake sale in Tonasket when we go up. They always have their annual bake sale, which we love. So, yeah, we're going to be winning some things up there. All right. A few years ago, I had a bidding war with Joey Thornton. That was fun. All right, folks. Getting ready for the second half. Cayman Jordan was on the bench for quite a bit as he got into foul trouble early. He's back out there, so starters from both sides back out on the floor. All right, Louis with it. Alejandre. Kinsler, not out on him tight enough. Back to Fabian. Over to Thomas. Over to Oscar. There we go. All right. Jordan with it. Louis with it. Alejandre. Kinsler. Louis. Jordan. Gets stuffed. Say jump ball.
Jump ball, possession favors the Bears.
Jump ball into Fabian. Back to Thomas, over to Oscar, over to Fabian. Oh, gosh darn it. Baseball pass a little too hard. 1933. Thomas to inbound. Inbounds to Fabian. Over to Oscar. Preston. Fabian drives around. Puts it up and in. Way down there to Louis. Louis back to Jordan. Jordan driving around, loses it. Back to Fabian. Over to Oscar. Tries to feed it off. Alejandre with it. Puts it. Oh, wow. What a save. What a save. Over to Oscar. Preston. Preston says, let me try straightaway three, but doesn't drop, but he gets his rebound. Over to Thomas. Thomas for a three. Ends up in the hands of Louis. Goes up to Alejandre. Up to Wyatt. Egbert. Inbounds the three ball. 24-37. Skylar's hit a couple. Kinsler. Say it's a. All right. All right. 24-40. 5-0 third. Gosh darn it. Third. All right. Louis with it. Alejandre's going to turn, kicks it out to Wyatt. Wyatt looking to fire a three. Alejandre with it. 3 in the key. .2440. Thomas inbounds to Oscar. Over to Thomas. Thomas rumbles but doesn't get quite close enough. Alejandre with it. Up to Louis. Gets blocked. Fabian with it. Tries to put it up. Doesn't get it. Two chances. Down to Louis. Misses, but nobody else down there, so gets that one up and in. Throws it all the way down the court. Watching for that. Wyatt with it. Fabian. Nobody in there to rebound. Jordan with it. Alejandre with it. 24-44. Thomas. No. Not going to call anything there. Louis.
Timeout called by Bears.
24-44. No, that's not right.
1 minute timeout. Off the timeout, checking in for Bears, number 3, Bronson Decker, number 13, Nick Marciano, and number 20, Grant Wagner. Checking in off the timeout for Bears, number 13, Terrell Bush, number 25, Gavin Senator.
I don't know. 3:19 left here in the third. All right, so .319 left. Oscar, back to Oscar. Fabian with it. Doesn't drop, rebound by Bush. Fabian. Ball back, Jordan with it. Bush with it, Wyatt. Alejandre. Kamen with it.
Jordan getting the end one.
I don't know if the score's right.
Foul on Bears number 1, that's his second. Kamen will shoot the end one for the Raiders.
All right, so Nick with it. Oscar. Nice job. Nick with it.
Checking in from Bears number 23, Preston Thompson.
24-48, 147 left here in the third. Inbounds to Alejandre. Call a foul on that
Foul on the Raiders, number 13. That's his second.
All right. Couldn't get the rebound. Almost.
Down the basket, foul on the Bears, number 20. That's his second. Alejandro shooting and one for the Raiders.
One of you guys should be rebounding. I don't need two guys out here.
Alejandro, right hand one.
Fouled him.
Jordan getting the foul under the basket. Bears number 13, that's his first. Jordan will be shooting 2 for the Raiders. Jamin getting the first of 2.
Box out, Red, box out.
Jamin's good for both. Basket for Bears number 20, Grant Baker.
Ready to help. By yourself. Swing. Up. Take a shot, Wyatt.
Just can't get a break. 26-57.
We're back here tomorrow night.
Well, this wasn't
Night is Tuesday.
not quite as close as the first game. So, all right, 26-57. 8 minutes left in the game. Coach Taylor talking with his team, telling him what he wants to see here in the final 8 minutes, work on a few things. Tomorrow night's game just gets a little more important. Hopefully the Bears can get a victory at home tomorrow night. All right, so it'll be white ball to start the fourth quarter for the final 8 minutes. Wow, did not see that ball. Yep, late in the, lose the ball. It's the rebound.
Alejandro dishing it out to DC Atkins for the Raider basket. players. Number 2, Skylar Covington. Checking in for the Raiders. Number 2, William LeBrow.
Nick with it. 26-62. 6:50 left in the game. LeBrow in. LeBrow with the ball. Bush with it. Atkins. LeBrow. So box, 6:17 left in the game. 26-62. So he stepped on the line, so it'll be bare ball underneath again. 6:08 left here in the game. They knew the play, they knew what was going to happen, so they stepped in and used to run and gun, bring it out. Bush with it. Gives it to LeBrow. Egbert. Egbert drives around, passes it over to Jordan. Back to LeBrow. Terrell with it. Bush, I should say. Bronson with it. Nick with it. 29-64. Get the rebound. No.
Number 3.
Okay, Bronson with a foul. So Jordan at the line to shoot 2. Well, folks, definitely need to put on your calendar to come out tomorrow night to Champions Gym and support the Bears. Important game against Bridgeport for the boys. Cheer them on. And the win, they get the last spot into the league championships. It's that one. 29-65. All right, so Bronson with the ball. 4:55 left. All right. 29-65, 4:48 remaining. Bronson with it. .433, 29-65. Preston will inbound. Up to Skylar. Nick. Away a little bit. Skylar with it. And another block. So it'll be 2 fouls. 2 team fouls so
Foul
far.
on the Raiders, number 13.
A few more to go.
That's his third.
Well, you got 2 more. You're good.
Trying a different one. There it goes.
Number 20.
Grant sinks that one. 31-65.
Driving it in for the Bears.
Bronson with it.
Bronson Becker. He's the Atkins off the glass.
Oh,
Checking in for the Bears, number 22, Chris Talavera, and number 24, Jacob Pachowski.
It's 5, Red. It's 5. Talk to each other. Up, Jake. Up. That's you, Sky. Go.
so Grant will be going to the line to shoot 2. 33-67, 3 minutes left.
Foul on the Raiders, number 2. That's his first at the line for Bears, number 20, Grant Baker. Count the basket and one.
No. Oh. Give it to him. Give it to him. They thought it went in. Did it go in? I don't know. Did it go in? Nah, it didn't go in. Shooting 2. They're trying to help us out. I appreciate that. It's that one.
Baker with the first and 2.
It's that one as well.
Checking in for the Bears, number 12, Thomas McCarthy.
Thomas in. Chris Talavera. Jacob over to Bronson. Skyler doesn't drop. Bush with it. Oh. All right, so LR to inbound the ball. 2:06 left in the game, 35-67. Oh, somebody pushed somebody.
Foul on the Raiders, number 1. That's his first.
There's 4 fouls. Bronson with it. There we go. Ah, in and out. Oh. 21 for a 3. Over it goes. Chris Talavera there for Brewster. Bronson with it. 1:28 left. Okay, so
Invaders number 1, that's the second.
shooting 2.
That is the 5th Raider team foul.
So 5 fouls, so Bears will be going to shoot 2. Doesn't get the first one to drop.
And the line for the Bears number 12, Thomas McCarthy, shooting the second shot. Checking in for Bears number 5, Oscar Cherube.
Doesn't get either one to drop, unfortunately. All right. Bush with it. Yep, out of bounds. 1 minute left. Ooh, Tenasket over here. All right, so Tenasket gets to come play LR tomorrow. That'll be a fun game. We take on Bridgeport. All right, Thomas with it. Gonna get to go to the line again. 51 seconds left. Gets that one. 36-67. Gets that one. Bush. .24 seconds left.
Houston Atkins with the rebound basket.
Coach calling it. Coach is calling it. So the final 37-69. All right, folks. We'll be back tomorrow in Champions Gym. Please be there and support the teams. Thank you.